Today is Thursday, August 3rd. On the Economics 101 series, now we're going to talk about food. Obviously, it's always less to prepare food at home than it is to eat out. That's without exception. So here in Northeast Texas, food prices vary, of course, by store. Some stores are more expensive than others. This chain store called Super One Foods is an offshoot from Brookshire's grocery stores. This is considered the lower cost option between the two. So we got Super Pack of ribeye steak is $6.97 a pound. We're going to talk proteins right now. Look at the chicken price. $1.47 a pound for either wings or a boneless, skinless chicken breast meat. And on the chicken breast, there's 8 per package. So what the wife and I do is we'll buy the super pack and then divide them up using quart size freezer bags to 1 or 2 per bag, depending on the size of the chicken breast. Toss them in the freezer. Gulf shrimp, $2.97 a pound for a 5-pound bag. You can see the rest of the prices there. Tea. A prepared 1 gallon of sweet tea is $2.67 a gallon. Don't sound like much, but with a 1 gallon glass jar and some family sized tea bags and a cup of sugar, I can make that same 1 gallon of tea for less than 70 cents. Now, I drink tea. I use a 32 ounce tumbler, and I use 2 individual sized tea bags. And since I'm diabetic, I use Sweet and Low and 2 packs of Sweet and Low. And that 32 ounce serving of tea cost me less than 8 cents. Going to the back page, here's their deli food prices. They're expensive. I got fresh gourmet brownies, $4.47. For 89 cents, I can buy a premix brownie mix. And if I want gourmet brownies, I can throw in some minced pecan pieces or almond or whatever nut I choose, walnut. Just throw in a handful and it turns into the same thing. They're selling for $4.47 for 3 brownies. I make a whole damn pan for less than $1. Fresh fruit season here in Texas. Peaches, $1.97 a pound. That's about 3 good-sized peaches. Plums, $1.97 a pound. And that's about 10 plums. And then you got your booze prices, but I don't drink. So, going to the intersection. You got your prepared meats, a little pricey. Cooked shrimp, $7.97 a pound. Crab and lobster and all that. A little ridiculous on pricing. Now here's the deal. Super pack of boneless sirloin pork chops. That's what the wife and I eat. $1.97 a pound. So that's a cheap protein. Chicken tenderloins, $2.97 a pound. I'd buy the chicken breast before I'd buy the tenderloins. The high-fat ground beef, $2.47 a pound, and a 5-pound chub. Same thing, you can buy the 5 or 10-pound chub, and when you get home, divide it up and put it in 1 quart freezer bags. Okay. Pre-made Ground chuck patties, $4.97 a pound. That's a little pricey. If you want to treat yourself, salmon fillets, $7.97 a pound. And we got black-eyed peas, Great Northern or pinto beans, 2 pounds for $2.97. That's kind of high, and we're between crops on dried beans. That's why. Tuna fish, $1.27. That's not terrible. Laundry detergent. That stuff is just crazy expensive no matter where you get it. $19.97 for liquid that will do 100 loads, or pods that will do 57 to 76. Stewed tomatoes. If you're making stew, don't use fresh, use stewed or diced. 77 a can. That's not bad. 12-pack of individually bottled tea, $3.67. Again, I make my own. Pasta's up in price again. It's $1.47 a box. It seems a little pricey. Still cheap. For the wife and I, one box, 16-ounce box, will make 4 meals. So that's not terrible. Peanut butter, 28 ounces, $3.47. That's a little high. That's why I buy my peanut butter at a store called Sam's. It's a membership. It's like a Costco. Closest Costco for us is Dallas, and that's too far to just drive to a damn store. So these are the East Texas food prices. And again, to economize and save on your daily costs, learn how to cook basic foods and feed yourself at home. Something the wife and I notice when we're on the road and have no option but to eat on the road, we always stay at a motel or hotel that provides a free breakfast. No matter what it is, it's something to get in your belly. Then lunch, a very, very simple lunch. If it's fast food, we're going to blow through 20 bucks. If it's a sit-down lunch, figure 30. That's just what it costs. Dinner, 30 to 40 or higher. We've eaten at high-end restaurants and the bill is $400 or $500 for 2 of us. But the food is phenomenal, and it's a treat. It's not something we do daily, of course. I'm not that stupid. And also when we're on the road, she'll load up 2 or 3 baskets of groceries to take with us. And lunch might be, some sandwiches and chips and a cold drink. What we carried with us in the back seat of the truck. Save a little bit. Spend that money on something else. Plus, you're in an unknown location, and I have a hypersensitive stomach, and I'll pick up a stomach bug in a New York minute if the food is even questionable. And I get tired of getting sick. So a lot of times I'll bypass a meal instead of taking the risk, or throw down a sandwich of stuff we carry in the truck just so I don't get sick. But I'm drinking my 2-cent coffee right now. Anyway, you wonder where your money goes if you eat out a lot. Now you know. I say, well, I can't cook. Well, anybody can cook. Now, once you figure out there's more than off and high on your stovetop, anybody can cook. It's not hard. Cooking for 1, that's bare. Cooking for 2, not too bad. Cooking for a family, easy as pie. And treat yourself every now and again, but don't eat 2 or 3 meals a day every day and then complain because you got no money. The restaurants love you. And God help you if you use food deliveries. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of in my life. People want a quarter pounder of cheese from McDonald's and pay $30 for the damn thing because they're too lazy to run down to McDonald's and pick it up themselves. And they ain't complaining they ain't got no money. It's just stupid. Anyway, let me get this posted, and that's all for this one. Thank you.